I was at the so-called kiss-in protest against Chick-fil-A in Hollywood, and from what I saw, it was a bust, and it was during a lunch rush. Great time to go there and do some same-sex smooching in the faces of people munching on their lunch.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
Okay, the kissing that I saw was staged. Like this, for example.
How's Chelsea? Okay, get on at it. How's everybody? We're here in front of these hateful bastards. We show them tickets for everybody at the kiss-in. Oh, look at the two beautiful. Oh, look at these fellas go. Oh, yeah, chicken for everybody. See, everybody loves chicken. Come on, people. Hit it.
Just the ones that you like. The ones that you don't like.
Get on at it.
Got it.
I also noticed that there wasn't a bunch of Hollywood liberal actors out there showing their support. Surely Ashton Kutcher could have showed up with one of his liberal bros and made out with him. He does it in his movies. Or at least a few of those ever-accepting, open-minded libs could have made a bunch of YouTube vids doing some same-sex necking, but no. Know why? Because they don't care about your cause. They use you at their convenience to make themselves look down to earth and accepting, so the little people will be distracted from hating and envying them for their wealth and fame. So anyway, the kiss-in days started with news that a Chick-fil-A in my area got defaced by one of those so-called civil debate demanding liberals. As soon as I got there, I was approached by Ruben from the LA Times, and he asked to interview me. I asked if I could record him interviewing me. The idea threw him for a second, but he agreed. Hey, the idea is simple. If you misquote me, I got the real thing on record. Just me covering my behind. What?
Do you think that's going beyond this whole expression of voicing your opinion, or should I say? Or?
Yeah, it goes beyond. I mean, listen, Chick-fil-A hasn't done anything hateful that I can see. And they're certainly not going around tagging people to express their hatred towards people. You know, and this kind of reaction to come in and deface their property, that goes beyond the line of a civil debate. I mean, I thought that's what we're trying to have, right? And I don't see what civil debate has to do with going around and defacing somebody's property.
Do you think this thing has gone way out of hand then? This whole...
Yeah, it has, because I don't understand. And that's okay, because I'm not sure if the proponents of gay marriage really understand either. There is no hate involved. I don't understand how you can say a person is totally non-accepting just because they don't see eye to eye on a certain issue. And I think the irony is, man, is that when you try to accuse one ideology of being absolutist, yet the very accusers who are saying that they're absolutists are taking it to an absolute. You don't agree with me on this issue, right? Therefore, you totally hate me. It's like, no, that's not true. I just don't agree with you on this issue.
From Torrance, I headed out to Hollywood, and I didn't see belligerent gay bashing Christians. I saw belligerent gays, though, like this guy.
Excuse me, sir. I overheard you saying that you wanted people to get out of your life. Could you elaborate on that, please?
No.
All right. You sure? Hey, man.
Jesus ate fish.
Jesus
read
ate
your
fish.
Bible.
Yeah. I know he ate fish.
Don't tell me to read my Bible. You read your Bible.
I didn't recall telling you to read your Bible. I'm sorry?
Dan Caffey, if you're out there listening, read your own Bible. Jesus ate fish, and it's not a sin to be a homosexual.
It isn't? Okay, now where is that in the Bible?
It starts in Genesis and ends in Revelation. Read it.
Gotcha.
God is spirit. Why are you talking about sex all the time? Sex. Is that all you religious heterosexuals think about?
We're making it all about sex? Really? Wasn't it the gay community that staged an intimate kiss-in for a public display of their sexuality in protest to Christianity? Look at the anger in this dude. Look at that grill. Look at those clenched teeth. Just the thought of this dude eating a corn dog is enough to give me nightmares. What? But obviously, the guy was in no mood for that civil discussion, but he doesn't represent all gays. Some people are willing to consider another point of view.
Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, I was just listening to a guy say that he just really wants people to stay out of his business, and and his sexual orientation, his practices should be his business and such. Do you agree with that? Absolutely, right. Now, but I gotta wonder if you're wanting to make gay marriage legal, right? If you want to make it legal, one, doesn't that automatically make it the people's business? And more importantly, doesn't it make it the government's business? I mean, in order for you to get a license, who issues you that license to get married?
I mean, that's because the government decided to get into that.
Right. And should the government be involved in marriage at all?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It should be that the church is one thing and the government is a separate thing.
And the government is something else. I agree. Thank you, man.
See? A nice civil discussion. Nobody got their eyes scratched out or anything. Now, I'd like to add, please consider the implications here. The liberals and the gay community used the earlier black struggles to gain sympathy votes for this cause, issues like when interracial marriage was illegal. But they don't acknowledge that it was Democrats that imposed the anti-miscegenation laws. They're the ones who made interracial marriage illegal in the first place. And the irony is that the majority of the gay community and the black community vote Democrat. So to the gay community, please don't try to say there was a time when my wife and I couldn't be married, so I should be more sympathetic. When the majority of you vote for the very party that imposed the anti-miscegenation laws in the first place, the Democrat Party. And y'all want a license to be married. Y'all, that is one of the ways anti-miscegenation was enforced. If you were an interracial couple wanting to be married, you were denied a license. Democrats are the ones who supported people having to have licenses to get married in their state. They may have done stuff like this in other countries, but a license to marry here is totally un-American. And here it is, many in the gay community are wanting a license to get married. The very thing that Democrats use to keep interracial couples from getting married. See, the gay community thinks people like me just don't want you to have a marriage license. You got it all wrong. I don't think anybody should have to have a license from the government to get married. But Zoe, if the government doesn't issue a license, then anybody can marry who or whatever they want, right? Will you please go get a copy of my audio book, Weapon of Mass Destruction? Grab it from my website, alfonsorachel.com, and listen to it in the meantime while I get back to y'all with the next half of this commentary. Thanks.
Could you elaborate on that, please?
No,